Hi everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. Did you catch the hat? Yeah, it says crapola on it. Now, I don't want you to think that any day that I fish, I feel is a crapola day, because every day that you get to fish is a wonderful day. However, my first 5 or 6 trips of the year this year, if we're looking at the quality of fish and the quantity of fish, we're kind of crapola. So I just wanted to let you know that ahead of time. And I think it's good for those of us who put out some fishing content to show that not every day is a day full of 4-pounders or even 3-pounders or whatever. There are some days that are tough. I just happened to string like 4 or 5 days together. So I thought rather than just scrap all that footage and just show you the spectacular days, I'll show you a couple of days that were kind of grinders, because it's still wonderful to be out there fishing. And every day has a highlight in it, whether it's just being there at the crack of dawn or catching that one big fish after a struggling kind of day. All fishing trips have moments that can be great. So here we go. Let's piece together these first 6 trips of the year and see what they looked like, even though they didn't get their own video. Morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. Let's get the 2023 open water season started. Good morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. Morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. Mike from FisherMN here. I am at a place that's been great and it's been tough. At a favorite bass lake, early morning, the sun's just about to come up. I'm gonna give a favorite lake another try. This lake hasn't done much the last few times I've been out. It's time to get back on another lake. Going for some bass, some northerns, whatever wants to bite. Let's get out on the lake and see what we can catch. We're gonna work our way out and see what wants to bite. We're gonna go for whatever else bites. Let's go fishing. Might be a little early in the season. It's 43 degrees right now, but I'm gonna throw a frog for my first cast. Right after my first cast, I heard something jump out here. Sometimes the lake will tell you where to go. Got a new hat cam this year, 4K video. Hopefully it'll be great. So much to think about on the first trip. I'm still trying to figure out what I probably forgot. A while back, one year it was my life jacket. Actually, I had to stop at Walmart on the way north here and pick up a backup life jacket. Something swirling there. And guess what? First frog wrecker of the year. There's the fish. What, we got a crappie? If it's a crappie, it's a big one. If it's a northern, it's rolling in. Oh, there's the fish. He was coming with me. As I take this fish off, I want to send a shout out to Paul, somebody who watches the channel, who makes his own leaders. It saved the day with all these northerns. So Paul, these leaders are great. I'm going to use them all summer. Appreciate it. There's the fish. All right, we got the sun coming up. Got some nice reeds to fish. Kind of targeting the reeds, but I gotta throw in front of me. Don't want to miss out on any fish. I might just be out from the reeds a little bit. Oh, there we go. My frog just kind of disappeared. All right, first frog bass, summer 2023, right at sunup. Not a monster, but giving us hints as to where they are. All right. There we go. Fish on. All right. Jig fish. Chunky little guy. Back on the board. Mid-morning report. Fishing's been a little bit slow. We have worked our way around most of the lake, but we have one hopeful shore left. I'm gonna work that shore with the chatterbait, a frog, and a jig. We're gonna see if we can find a pattern. We've hooked about 3 fish. 2 of them got to the boat today. We need to add to that total. Beautiful morning. Let's make it even more beautiful with some fish. All right, we have taken up the jackhammer. It is an upgraded version of the chatterbait. Been fishing black and blue, hopefully in this stained water. Fish will be able to see it. We're gonna see if this jackhammer lives up to its reputation and its price tag. These are expensive lures. I'm glad I have a good leader on. So I would I was gonna say, I would expect that I would catch a fish every 3rd cast. Well, this is the 2nd cast. What have we got? We got a nice bass. Right, jackhammer. That's more like it. Well, there we go. Spend more money, catch bigger fish. There's a northern. Man, they're so fast. All right, get on the board here. All right, fun on a frog. Got our first fish in the boat. When the fishing's slow, take out the yellow. That's what we've got on. And yes, on the yellow, it comes through for another species. Beautiful. Back on the water. Feels great to be back out. Got some super clear water here. We are gonna see what we can get. I think we'll start for some bass and see what's going on in the lake. It's hard to know when you come a little bit north where the fish are at, as far as the spawn and everything else. Up north there were still some sunfish on beds. Ooh. There we go. Looks like a nice one. All right. There. Good fish to start the day. Frog bass. I just saw that little stick kind of sticking up there. Actually, it's a reed. And I thought, well, maybe there's a bass over there. And right away, it jumped at it, but it didn't hit it. So I knew I had one more chance. Threw it over there. We got her. Good little 2-pounder to start. Get a little spoiled when you're at Favored Lake, but that's a nice bass. Good jump. All right, got my ultralight hooked into a big bass. 6-pound test line. Nice fish. All right. Of course, I had my hat cam off when he made his beautiful jump, but that's okay. There we go. Good fish. There we go. Alright, last time out here, I was catching tiny ones. That one's small, but it's not tiny. There we go. Rolling in. That's what the smaller northerns do. Then when they get by the boat, they like to jump. Alright, I keep seeing all kinds of splashes just like that. Hopefully I caught that. And I threw my lure through there, and that's what they are. These tiny little perch. So I'm sure the bigger fish are feeding on these little perch. Look at that little guy. That's probably the smallest fish I'll catch all year. There we go. Fish on. Looks like we got a bass on. Not a monster of all monsters, but another bass. There we go. It's the summer of northerns, everybody. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. Oh. What's that? It is a fish. I was stuck on something, and this guy with the big head and the skinny body. My goodness, look at how skinny that one is. There we go. Action. Finishing up, I would say this is about my 6th kayak trip of the year. And whoa man, it's been tough. I've lost so many fish. I've had frog wreckers stealing frogs and jigs. I've got a couple of decent fish to the boat. I'm glad to be getting out, but I know we can do better. So guess what? Tomorrow I'm headed to Grand Rapids. I am hopeful that Grand Rapids will get me out of this slump. I appreciate you watching this video. Stay tuned. Better things to come from FisherMN in summer 2023. I'll see you on the next one.